Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Between the Ropes TV. We're going to be talking about this news story that has broke. Terence Crawford has released a lawsuit against Bob Arum for a multi-million-pound lawsuit. This is. Look, we're going to talk about it. Before I do start, though, make sure to hit that like button and also subscribe to the channel. Now, Terence Crawford has sued Bob Arum for a belief of racial bias. He has claimed that Bob Arum's racial bias has really detrimented his career. It's really made his career not live up to its full potential. And in that lawsuit, he has cited that one of the reasons being for not getting the Terence Crawford versus Erol Spence Jr. fight, which I know everyone in the world of boxing wants to see. And Crawford believes that Bob Arum should have got it done, but didn't. So that's one part of the lawsuit. There's also a lawsuit going back to 2018, which said that Bob Arum didn't honour one of the fights which should have been put in place. Now, this is a really interesting one, and it's interesting to see what both sides really of the story are saying about this lawsuit. So why don't we have a look at what Crawford himself has said? A couple of things he said is continues to make racial and bigoted statements and purposely damages the reputation of black boxers. Arum makes no secret of his deep-seated bias against black fighters. Now, these are huge claims, aren't they? They really are. And I'm sure in Crawford's mind, there definitely are legit claims. It'll be remains to be seen how far this lawsuit really does go. But there is a strong belief that Bob Arum has halted his career, and this is due to a racial factor. Of course, there's not been too much before, has there, about Bob Arum in terms of racial bias and this kind of thing. So it is a pretty new story coming out. But at the same time, we've got to take this with some seriousness and also, take a look into really if there's any merit on this and pay attention over time to what happens. I'm personally not going to give my view either side on this because I don't feel the facts are in place enough to make a decision either way. But it's going to be interesting to see what comes out over the coming weeks. Now, let's have a look at Bob Arum in obviously replying in, I suppose, response to the lawsuit that has been filed. He is not happy at all. He says it's vile accusations of racism are reckless and indefensible. I have spent my entire career working life as a champion of black boxers, Latino boxers, and other boxers of color. Now, Bob Arum, obviously, is going to come out with such strong statements. In his mind, there is no such thing as racial bias going on here. As he alludes to, he's had a long career, and in his mind, he's always done what he can for each individual fighter. So it's really going to be interesting to see what comes out over time. Obviously, this is early days, but at the moment, it is a multi-million-pound lawsuit, potentially $5 million, which is going to be paid to Crawford as I suppose, a payout of what is going on. So let's, look, these guys were once top-rank Crawford together. I don't think we're going to be seeing pictures like this for a long time, or if ever again, based on what has come out. But yeah, let me know in the comments, what are your thoughts on this one, guys? How far do you see this lawsuit going? And yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what comes out over the coming weeks to add more substance to these claims. So guys, as I said earlier, make sure to hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel as well if you're new here. And hopefully I'll see you on the next video. Goodbye.